Welcome back, travelers. As always, we are the Improfessionals, here to immortalize these stories and characters and hopefully entertain along the way. I'm Joseph, the DM for this campaign, Conflicts of Interest, and we are continuing again today. Just to go ahead and clear the room, Maddie is not here yet. She will be here later. We decided we would start a little early since Shaman is not currently with the rest of the group. Maddie is still at work at the moment, but she will be joining us soon enough. We decided we'd go ahead and start. We all agreed to this, so it's fine. Last session, while one half of the group made their way to the city of Rhine, Shaman, John, and Afara went to the forest near Crystal Elm to deal with Fang. Now, unfortunately, Fang is Fang and tried to kill both of them. But after John sort of successfully held Fang back, and after enough punches and kicks from a very injured Shaman, Fang backed down and had a night-long conversation with Shaman. Whether it got anywhere or not is to be determined, but while that was happening, the rest of the party made their way to Rhine. They have just recently arrived and are on their way across the bridge now to meet with the king, and that is where we're going to be picking up. So, Rogue Royals, Kesh, Nura, Tarman, you are on your horses making your way across the large bridge towards the castle of Rhine. As always, there are noblemen and other important figures kind of passing you, coming from that part of the city that's around Rhine. Around the castle. But eventually you guys get across the bridge to the stopping point where you'll hitch the horses and make your way in.
Ah, yes. The femboys.
What? What?
Sorry, you were saying noblemen.
Oh, sorry. That came completely out of left field for me. I was like, what? It's like you were listening to my, starting thing, and you're just sitting there watching porn on your, other computer. Yes, the femboys.
Yes, the sissies.
Excuse me, I gotta mute my 15 tabs.
So, you guys are now off of your horses.
Sarah's gonna walk towards the castle.
Assume we all do this?
Sir?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention you. The congregation of the congregation of Gnolls, the Leonin, and the Crocodilian, who are calling themselves the Storm Heralds at the moment, are with you. You guys, all this large group, making your way up towards the door. The door opening as you see the main hall, and you see sitting on his throne with a brew in hand, as always, King William Lauren. And what do I see but the Rogue Royals making their way back into my chambers? Greetings! Seems you've brought a lot of new friends, and you seem to be missing others. As immediately this, much more serious face kind of forms. Where is John Doe and Shaman and Peregrine?
Well, Your Majesty, Shaman is with John, and they are taking care of the midnight problem.
Ah, must have taken care of that last night then. Alright.
Yes.
What of
And along our travels, Your Majesty, we encountered Cabal.
You encountered Cabal Rotnuk?
Yes. We managed to convince him to back off. In 2 months' time, we will be fighting him again. And he wanted to get that point very clear. Peregrine Tushhog was killed because of him.
The king places down his ale. He sits in contemplation for a moment. Peregrine was an honorable man. I'm sorry that we got you wrapped into this whole mess. Things will be made right soon.
It's all right. We intend to go after Cabal, but we have more pressing matters at hand.
And what are these more pressing matters? Before, who are all of your new friends?
Majesty, I'd like to introduce you to the Storm Heralds.
As the Knolls will, of course, give him their names and bow. Torin will do the same, and of course Gar doing the same. After a moment, King Lauren looks at Kesh, and you. Who are you?
Kesh Forrester. I joined up with these rogue royals in the barbarian lands.
Well, Kesh Forrester, what brings you? Why are you with them?
I with them chiefly to take down Cabal, among other objectives.
Other objectives? Are these objectives you'd be willing to share with me?
In time.
Well, the Rogue Royals are willing to trust you. I see why I can't do the same. As he holds up his ale and drinks, taking a bit longer of a drink this time around. Now, those pressing matters.
My Storm Heralds here are going to need adventuring licenses.
Ah, right. Of course. Not a problem. And what about you, Kesh?
I will also need a adventuring license.
That we can do. That's going to be a bit of paperwork, but it's fine. Any other news?
Was there anything else?
You being hunted like a dog.
Sorry, what?
Oh, yeah. Almost forgot about that. So there's a bounty on my head.
A bounty on your head.
Yeah. There's a certain hunter out to get me.
Who placed this bounty?
Not sure yet, but we're heading up north to see if we can figure out who.
But be careful up north. If you're leaving the Solar Kingdom, the Nido Kingdom is believed to be fallen. You'll be taking risk going into lands that are not exactly, well, as safe.
Yeah,
And who
don't
is-
trust me.
And who is this hunter who is after you?
Alan.
Oh, dear. As you all hear heavy footfall, just as
Heavy footfall. Shaking floor. Oh, Reinhardt!
As you all look to the right, entering the room, Kesh, for the first time in your life, you see the individual in this thick silver iron armor with gold detailing and red detailing along with it, wielding a massive halberd, pretty much the size of most people's upper torsos. It doesn't take very long for you to figure out who you're looking at, Kesh. The Reinhardt.
Yeah, no, I said that. I didn't mean that as a joke. I mean, Nura actually said that.
Yeah, I know.
So my Reinhardt senses are tingling. So this is the Reinhardt.
Indeed. As he approaches, you are Kesh Forrester.
Yes.
There's this moment of silence as he looks kind of down at you, Kesh, before reaching his hand out. An honor to meet you.
So I look at his hand and extend my paw out
He will
to you as well.
give you a tight grip, wrapping those muscular fingers firmly around your paw, just gripping, giving a
The finglers.
Firmly grasp it.
as he just gives one hard shake.
Firmly grasp.
The Reinhardt firmly grasp. The Reinhardt will sort of step back, looking down for a moment and looking at all of you. It was an honor to have met your friend, Peregrine Toshak. And I will ensure that his legacy is honored here in Rye. Now,
Thank you.
you said that the assassin Talon is after you.
Yes.
What are your plans?
Head up north. We suspect there might be someone in the Ido Kingdom that have the answers that we're looking for. Or, better yet, the person who hired Talon.
You intend to take them out, therefore cutting her pay and making her back off.
Exactly.
Good. She is smart. She has done many gruesome things. Money. He actually removes his helmet for a moment. All of you once again seeing that the scruffed older face covered in scars, the one eye patch, and that piercing blue eye. I have personal interest in this assassin.
What history do you have with Talon?
There's just things I need to know. Things she may need to know as well. Regardless, once she is no longer after you, she will take no interest in killing you. Though she may be upset if you successfully kill her employer, you, Nura, will be the first mission she has ever failed.
Oh, please, by Court's grace, let me be one she fails. Oh boy.
How long will you be staying in our city?
2 days, maybe 3.
He nods, putting his helmet back on. Cash Forrester. Storm Heralds. Come with me.
I'll start following.
Yeah, Nura follows. And he kind of shrugs on for his followers to follow.
The Reinhardt stops and looks at you, Nura. No. Just them.
Oh, I'm an idiot. All right. See you later.
Well, hey, he understands. He said Storm Heralds, you are the leader, so makes sense.
Honest mistake.
The rest of them start making their way in. You just kind of hear Terrace being
before they
like,
make their way, though,
yes.
I look at that younger male, Noel, and I just point at him. I go, best fucking behavior.
Hey, I'm always on my best behavior. What do you mean? I'm just more nervous. Wasn't expecting to get an adventuring license anytime soon. But, I mean, if it's being given to me by the fucking Reinhardt, then sure. As he's gonna follow along with the rest. As you actually hear Sakar, the more scarred Gnoll. An honor to see you again, Reinhardt. The honor is all mine, Chief. As the king looks at Nura and Tarman. Spend your time doing whatever you wish here in the city. If you need more money, of course, we always have more bounties.
Actually, Your Majesty, I was hoping I could ask for a favor.
I could do that. What favor?
Tomorrow morning, if you could make an announcement. I've had to tell a lot of people
Say no more.
about what happened. There's only one more person I intend to tell.
I completely understand. I will make an announcement. He saved many lives. They will want to know. And they'll be happy to honor him. As I will.
Second thing,
Yes.
I need the strongest thing you got in your collection.
The strongest thing I've got in my collection. You know what? Nura, follow me. Talman, if you wish to follow,
Yes.
if you wish to follow, that is fine. If you'd like to head back to the city, fine as well.
Can I actually ask something from your collection? Can you just give it to Nura and he can give it to me?
Of course.
Can you get me something that's a little more robust? Like, precise?
Are you thinking more of a strong wine?
Yes.
I can do that.
Thank you. As Tarmin's going to head out and go to the bar
Okay,
to tell the last two people.
Yes, okay, so Tarmin, you're gonna get on a horse, make your way across the bridge. We'll go ahead and start with Kesh. Kesh, you are literally filling out paperwork. It's not exactly fun. It asks your name. Do you give it?
Yes.
It asks where you were born.
I will put my continent's name.
It asks for your previous business ventures regarding combat. Did you work for a military? Or did you do any... it actually states any illegal work will not have effect on this.
Is there like an other option?
Yeah, well, what I mean is it gives examples, and then it mentions that, if the work was illegal, you can mention that. It could possibly determine whether or not you're given the license, but it's not you can have done illegal work and still get a license. So They expect you to answer honestly, and they are sure that people getting adventuring licenses, some of them have definitely fucking done illegal shit. So
I mean, of course. Yeah, probably best just be honest here. So I'll put down did some illegal work, like pretty much that, just did illegal work.
And it asks, do you have any allegiances?
Hidden claws.
Okay. And it asks, what makes you want to be an adventurer?
To repay old debts.
Okay. There's a footnote simply saying, please check this box if you understand that this is you are signing up for an official adventuring license from the Solar Kingdom. Therefore, the Solar Kingdom are within their rights at any time to strip that license from you if they deem you are not fit to continue carrying the license under their signet.
I will check mark.
And there's a thing at the bottom. What do you think of when you hear the word adventurer?
Freelancer.
Once you're finished filling that out, you hand it over. The Reinhardt starts to read over it. The Hidden Claws. They're a thieves' guild, right?
That is correct, yes.
I noticed that bracer on your wrist. I've seen it somewhere else before. I take it the illegal work wasn't just with the Hidden Claws?
It involved other parties, yes.
Based on my experience with that thing, with the bracer around your wrist, I think I know who you are. Regardless, you're here now, face to face with me. Anyone truly trying to cause trouble wouldn't do this. I believe that you want to make amends. I believe that you're a better person than your previous actions. I think you'll make a fantastic rogue royal. I'm going to take these papers, as he holds up all the papers, make my way to the approval room, and get you your licenses.
Alright then.
Gotta be honest. Paperwork is my least favorite part of the job. As he walks.
He pulls out like little glasses.
Yeah, he just removes his helmet, puts on like glasses. One of the glasses are just blacked out on one side.
Yeah.
Okay, Nura, you travel through the many halls of the castle alongside King Lauren. As you're walking, you see this well-dressed black feathered Aarakocra walk by alongside a blue dragonborn who are passing by you. You see a few various other creatures and other nobles and bureaucrats and all the expensive people who do expensive work.
Wait, did you say black Aarakocra?
Yes, a black feathered Aarakocra alongside.
Oh my god, it's Jonathan.
What? No, it's not. I'm totally not making a reference to Jonathan. What are you talking about?
Sorry,
No,
do you
no.
mean Jonathan?
Jonathan, yes. Jonathan, you know.
Yeah.
The exact kind
But we
of...
were going to approve your release.
Yeah, the blue dragonborn. Your release has been approved! Oh.
Good, we're taking an early leave.
Anyways, so you find your way to like a door. Open the door and you see a bunch of ale. Like just a fuck ton of ale. Bottles, kegs, everything. Things you've seen before. You actually see bottles of Blackout. You see You see some of Stoic's brew in here too. But you see him move one of the things to the side and you see a door behind that door.
This is where you keep the good stuff.
He pulls out a key, and he unlocks it, puts the key back on him. Apparently he keeps this key on him at all times.
Hey, I would too.
Yeah. He opens the door and you see a staircase leading down, which he then begins to head down, lighting a torch.
Earl will follow.
This is a magical torch, which means as he kind of sticks his hand on the end and you see that like it doesn't bother him at all, the fire is purely for effect and lighting. You don't have to worry about anything catching fire.
Well, that's good.
Yes, that's why I had this created. As you go down, I'm sure, David, you've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Of course.
Yes. Think that, but alcohol. Just endless supplies of alcohol. So much alcohol that if he started selling alcohol, every other bar would be out of business in like a week.
It's beautiful.
Now, let's see. Thinking... something strong. As he pulls out a pitch black wine. Yes, I think this will do. It's definitely got a good bite. It's a bit sour, but it is strong, robust. I think Tarman will like this greatly. As he hands it over to you.
Earl will take it and put it in the bag of holding.
As he kind of like he kind of pulls out a ladder and just places it on the wall, and he starts climbing up. Keep this on the higher shelves for a reason. Okay. As you see him kind of like latch his legs to the ladder, to the sides of it, so he can have his hands free as he pulls a bottle that's like the size of his like torso. There we go. All right. Okay.
Sure, I can catch it.
I am not dropping this. As you see that the bottle actually comes with like shoulder straps, so he puts the bottle on his back. All right, moving down now. Okay, be careful. That's right. Okay. Someday I'm gonna be too old to do this. As you hear the heavy thud of the bottle as he places it in front of you. This is a well-regarded Storm Giant's brew.
Sorry, did you just say Storm Giant's brew?
Indeed.
No, most people die before they can see it being made.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. 1 second. As he pulls out a keg, and he opens that keg up, and he pours the brew, starts pouring the brew in, and he pulls it back, and you see the brew isn't even like a quarter of the way empty, but this keg is completely full. As he closes the brew, and he hands you the whole keg.
Nura's gonna take the keg.
He looks at the bottle of the Storm Giant's brew. I could have one of the servants put this back up.
Or why don't I put that back up for you?
I respect you greatly, Nura, but I don't want this getting destroyed. In fact, you know what? I'll do it myself. You know the way out.
Yeah.
Just know if you steal anything from here, I will know. As he starts putting the straps back on his shoulders and starts climbing back up.
Bro's
Don't
alcohol
worry.
addiction went
I'm
to a
not
whole new level.
Sebastian. Just as Nora starts heading out, he just goes, "Don't worry, I'm not Sebastian."
Sebastian wouldn't steal, he would politely take a sip.
Yes, and then proceed to take many sips and then run away.
Maybe.
See, Nura has an addiction. Sebastian has a lifestyle.
You see, he's right. I have an addiction. Sebastian has a lifestyle. I love that.
So, Nura, you make your way out. You're, obviously I assume you're going to start heading to town.
Yeah,
Okay.
to one specific place.
Yes, as you are making your way out, you see Kesh. Kesh, you have been given your adventuring license. And you see the Storm Heralds with him.
How did it go?
It went well, all things considered.
How many things were there to consider? No, I'm just kidding.
Did you see the questionnaire?
Yeah, speaking of that questionnaire, who all did get a license, yes?
They all hold up their licenses.
Oh, thank God.
What, you think I've been into some bad shit? I mean, I have, but... I wasn't exactly sure if Druid Clan classified as a job, so I wrote it down.
Well, the important thing is they gave you the pieces of paper.
Well, we have the paper, but we also have the metal signets. See?
Oh. I had to pay for that. All right.
That's what you get for not getting your adventuring license in the Solar Kingdom.
We're not going to talk about that. Anyways.
Time to head off, then.
Yes, actually, if you are all heading to the inn, I'm going to look around. I'm going to go for the Leon here. I'm going to hand him the bottle of wine. That's for Tarman.
Alright, I won't drink it.
Please don't.
I won't.
And, let's see. Should you feel like it, Commander Kydro. It is Commander Kydro, right?
Captain.
Captain Kydro, if you say my name, he might let you train over at the barracks. Or, should you have a need, go to the Temple of Cord and try to grow our numbers. Or go to the inn and relax. Generally, they will give you the first day. If need be, I'll pay for your rooms for a second or third night.
Sounds fair. Alright, so we heading back to town, right?
Yeah.
Strange. Hera, the female Knoll, says, I never expected to be an officially licensed adventurer. It was something I had considered before, but now seems like the best time.
Yeah.
Is everyone...
The days ahead.
Nope. Sorry, go ahead.
And I go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
So, as all of you begin heading back, Tarman, you have already made your way back across with the horse, gotten off the horse, and you've made your way to the inn. You open it up, and of course you see Daria. Welcome to Tarman!
Hello, Daria.
As sliding out from behind the bar. Tarman.
Darman looks.
Hey, tell him we're all dead. No fucking balls.
No!
No balls.
But Tarman looks at who said that.
Goro.
Oh, I the voice did not match it for a second. I was like,
Tarman.
Daddy?
Tarman.
Just Tarman looks Goro.
As Daria is just kind of smiling. Would you like an ale?
Yes, and you may want to grab one yourselves. I have some news.
News?
I think Nura mentioned we were heading to the barbarians' lands not too long ago.
Right, yes. He mentioned that to us.
We encountered Cabal.
Oh. Cabal Rodnook. That monster.
Yeah. We tried our best to convince him to back off, leave us alone. He was not gonna let any group walk away without someone dying.
Who died?
Peregrine Tushhog.
No, she just kind of covers her mouth. Goro looking down, shaking his head.
Cabal killed him in cold blood.
I'm so sorry. He was a good man.
He was. It's been a rough couple days.
How long ago was it?
At this point now, it's about to be 2 weeks, is it?
No. It's let's see. So when we
You're the one keeping track of that, Jay.
a week. So it's been 9 days. It's almost been 10 days since his death.
Okay. About 10 days.
I'm sure Nura must be struggling.
Oh, he is. He's taken it the hardest. I mean, Peregrine was like a brother to him.
I don't know what to say. I'm really sorry.
Nura will most likely come by here later. Just comfort him.
Right.
He does have his own group now. His tribe.
Oh, that's great.
The Storm Heralds are building much bigger now.
That's fantastic. Would you like a room?
Yes, please. I believe we're going to be here in Rhine for a little bit.
Okay, here's yours. As she goes ahead, goes ahead and hands your key over.
As Tarman will take it. Thank you. As Tarman will drink the ale that they provided, as he will actually head up to his room.
Okay. Everyone else, obviously, you guys make it across the bridge. I know where Nura's going. Kesh, where are you going right now?
Maddie's home.
Good.
I'm actually gonna head over to the potion shop.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and do Nura first, because his is important. So, Nura, you make your way towards the tailor's shop.
Yeah. Oh, did you know?
In the fridge, in a bag. You're gonna have to put it in a separate container.
Hey, Maddie. Joseph said don't heat up the food with the container it's in. It'll melt.
Anyways, yeah, so you're in front of the tailor shop.
Nura is gonna go ahead and duck down and then walk in through the door.
You walk in through the door. She's kind of focused on something she's working on right now. I'll be with you in just a second.
Nura's not gonna say anything. He's gonna gently put down the barrel and close the door behind him.
She's working on this large green dress, a lot of ornate details, frills, and a little bit of pattern here and there. It's very nice. You're not sure who it's for, or if it's just something she's designing. But after a moment, she takes a break. She steps away. All right, what can I? Nura. It's just immediately she smiles.
Hi, Sally.
You don't look happy to see me.
I'm always happy to see you. I just wish I had better news to bring.
What's going on?
Nura's gonna kneel down to get onto her level.
Damn.
Yeah.
There's a real high difference. I'm doing
No.
this to be considerate.
No, yeah, no.
When we made our way into the barbarian lands, we were first ambushed by a group of criminal organization that works in the Underdark. No, it wasn't the Black Parade. It was a different group. and it left us all pretty beaten, but we survived. And then Balrotnuk happened upon us.
Balrotnuk.
I was too far away. Between Peregrine and Tarman, I was trying to protect Shaman. And he murdered Peregrine.
No. Oh. As she doesn't really say anything else. She just puts her arms around your kind of neck and kind of holds you to her.
Pere's gonna wrap one of his arms around her.
I'm so sorry, Nara.
You think the worst part would be that he's gone? Worst part is I didn't get to bury my brother.
I know.
I had to destroy his body.
I know, sweetheart. I know. Had my fair share of losses here on the continent. Had to do the same thing. But here, it's alright.
Pere's just gonna stay in Sally's embrace for a long time.
Got you. I've got you. So, Kesh, you make your way to this.
Yes, folks,
Man.
that's how we sell it. Emotional heartbreak.
Man, what a segue.
My heart!
Damn, and like punch it right in the heart. So anyway, shopping.
So, Kesh, you
They're shopping, bitches.
you enter. You enter the potion shop. Hang on, I gotta find the potion. There it is. And you see this half-elf woman, bubbly smile on her face. Hi there, welcome to my potion shop. What can I do for you?
I'm looking to get some healing potions.
Oh, well, I've got plenty of healing potions, and if I don't have enough for what you want, I can make some. It'll take some time, but I can do it. We've got low tier, which is 50 gold. We have mid tier, which is 100, and we have high tier, which is 200.
I'll take two low tier potions.
Alright, 2 low tier potions. That will be 50 gold. Wait, sorry, that'll be 100 gold.
Right, as I take out the gold and I put it down the table.
Okay. As she brings out two low tier health potions. Can't get you anything else. We've got poisons, we've got more health potions. If there's anything you'd like for me to make, or anything you wonder if we might have, just let me know.
I think I'm good right now, but thank you.
Alright, not a problem. You can come by anytime. My name is Italy Bramblewood, so anytime you want anything, you just let me know.
Sounds good. You have a good day as I'll head out.
You too! Bye! So Tarman, you enter the room given to you. As you enter the room, a feeling comes over you.
Tarman looks around his room.
You notice markings on the wall. You scratch marks here and there.
It's the room where I had the flippin' freak out in episode 4, I think.
It is?
The lantern isn't on in the room, so at the moment the only light is coming from the window, which illuminates most of the room. But you feel uncomfortable. You feel like there are eyes just digging into your back.
I know you're staring at me. I know that you're watching me.
As you hear a voice, but not the one you were expecting. You're the one who brought me back.
Tarman looks around.
In the corner of the room, unlit by the light outside, you see a figure, and you see red eyes. You just couldn't let your dead captain lie, could you?
Goldrian.
To be honest, I like this. I can see the man you've become. I can watch up close until you fire that last bullet. Until then, my soul remains tethered to you and that gun.
You sound disappointed.
I'm sick of this world turn. She's not here. I was satisfied. But you brought me back. Even if hell is literal torture, it's better than being in a world without her. But as I said, new opportunity. Get to watch the boy I raised. See the man he's become.
I truly didn't want to kill you. I truly didn't.
It was for the best, Tom.
We could have fixed things. We could have done it differently.
There is no doing it differently. There is no rewinding the clock. I'm dead. She is dead. I should have realized that the first time, before making that deal with Salvatore. It's something you're going to have to be used to as well. You can't fix things. You can only hope to make amends, which you have. As he closes his eyes, and the red eyes that you were staring at seem to disappear, and the figure in the corner seems to fade until you're not sure if he's still there or if you're just staring into a dark corner.
He will look in the room and feel uncomfortable seeing this, cut marks again. As he sets everything down to go back to the bar.
Okay. About this time, Kesh, you'd be arriving in the bar. Nura, are you going to go to the bar? Or are you going to stay with Sally tonight?
Nura is gonna... Yeah, no, he's gonna end up staying with Sally tonight.
Right. So
Drinking that Storm Giants brew, whatever that was.
Right, so, really quickly, Kesh, you enter the, bar, the inn.
And I'm opening the door sorry.
So, no, go ahead.
I'm opening the door like kind of slowly. I'm not trusting these taverns.
You open the door slowly opening, creaking. You just look in with a glare. You look in with a glare, looking back and forth, and you just see a well-dressed tiefling sitting at the bar. Nothing's going to explode. This isn't a dungeon.
Suddenly, Gerald comes flying at him from nowhere.
He's like, "Oh, you dropped this." He just drops like bizarre bomb.
I'm just imagining Gerald going through his pockets. He pulls out a piece of uranium. Oh no!
Oh no, he's just taking out bits of the door, atom by atom. Oh.
But as you as you finally enter, Daria's just like, welcome to Daria's Blackout Bar, Diner, and Inn.
Hello, I'm looking for I wonder if Tarman or Nura made the right here.
Tarman has. He spoke with us. Are you a friend of theirs?
No, more like I guess acquaintances right now.
Well, that's where we all start, right? You an adventurer?
Yeah, yes, this got the license.
Oh, well, congratulations. Well, in that case, the first drink is free, and your room will be free as well.
Oh, thank you. So I'll walk over and order a drink.
They have typical ales, all varieties, beers and whiskeys, and they have something called Daria's Blackout, or the Blackout Brew.
I'll take a beer.
Okay, so they pour you just a simple beer, and they place it in front of you. As the rest of the Storm Heralds enter, we were told that we get free drinks, as they all just hold up their adventuring licenses. Like the fucking Power Rangers holding out their morphers.
Go, alcoholism.
As Dara's just like, oh boy. So
It's just that one guy in SpongeBob like, rev up those fryers.
So literally they all start drinking. Tarmin,
Rev up those brewers.
Tarmin, you come down, and immediately Torin, already drinking ale, stops. Tarmin, this is for you. As he hands you the wine.
As he will take it. Thank you.
Tarmin, sitting at one of the tables in this bar, is a familiar, well-dressed tiefling man who looks over. Tarmin, come have a seat.
Tarmin will walk over and sit down. Constantine.
How's the eye?
It's an eye.
That
It works well.
No, wait, you say that's an eye and you hear Gar? It sure is! No.
That is exactly what happens.
Yes. Have you...
Nope.
Is John in town?
Not quite yet.
Alright. So, how are things? I've heard about what happened.
Yeah. It's hard. It really is.
I understand. As a doctor, I've had to see many people losing friends and family. Never easy. Regardless, I'm glad to see you're in good health and good spirits. You're a lot different than the boy who I first met, with the issue of the bleeding eye.
Honestly, had it not been for Shaman, I probably would have rejected the surgery. Finished my job and let it consume me.
I'm glad you made the right decision. Your friends,
Same.
you needed them. With what Nura is, I'm sure, going through, and what John and Shaman will be going through, I think they're going to need you.
I will do what I can to comfort them.
He nods and smiles. Would you like a drink?
Sure.
So, he gets you a drink. After a good bit of drinking, you're all just you're just sort of, loosened up a bit. At some point, it's kind of getting later into the evening, and they're kind of settling things down. So, you guys gonna go to your rooms?
I'll do one thing tomorrow, but yeah, I'm heading to my room.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, Cash, you open your door and you hear the shower running.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
You should take every opportunity in life.
So here that I open the door like slowly, just look.
You see
Just looking.
that bizarre man that you met at the bar in Crystal Elm, sitting butt naked on the toilet with the shower running, as he's reading a book, and he looks. Oh, hello there. Care to join me?
Sorry, wrong room. As I close the door.
Oh wow, it wasn't Sharuk.
No, it was
Worse.
better.
Better or worse? I'm not entirely sure.
I try to find my room. Meanwhile, just walking there, thinking like, how many times have I opened doors and didn't expect?
So, Kesh, you look at you close the door and you look at the thing, thinking you got it wrong. That was your room.
I look at
Oh
it.
my god.
I opened it again. And
The shower's not on and the bathroom is dark.
That should be more concerning. That should be more concerning.
yeah, I'm afraid. What does the dark vision even can I even see anything?
No, yeah. The bathroom is empty now. In fact, the shower, the shower, the walls of the shower, the floor, it's not even wet.
I don't like this. How'd you turn Gerald into a horror creature so fast? How do you do this?
How do you do this?
Me,
Walk.
me perfectly combining horror and comedy together without any effort.
Perfectly balanced as all things.
It's so good.
So I walk in.
Yeah, you walk in, you go to bed. Tarmin, you head back to your room. You lay down. You close your eyes. At one point you open them and you stare into a corner. Roll?
Yeah,
roll,
makes sense.
Roll perception.
Oh boy. 17.
With a 17, for a second, Tarmin, your heart almost wants to start racing as you think you see something. You really do. But it's just for a second. But this time it really is just your head. As you realize there's nothing there. Everything's fine. I can sleep. That is over. For now, at least. You close your eyes. And you rest. So Tarmin, you wake up early, you head downstairs. They haven't even finished setting up breakfast, but you're like, oh, I'll come back for breakfast. You head out towards the bounty board.
Yep.
So, something that you saw, one of them, Tarmin, is something you saw before. You see this, you saw this in Crystal Elm, but they seem to have it in Rhine as well. You see a 400 gold bounty with this depiction of this fiery, like, ape creature on the front. And it says, monster in the hills to be slain, 400 gold.
Alright, the hills ain't too far. 400 gold for it?
That is 400 gold, yes.
Okay.
If you'd like to examine some other ones, that's fine, just let me know.
I'd like to look at some others.
So, you see this small little frog guy. It's not quite how Mrs. Borrelia looks. It's not quite as, like, rainforest. It's more like, poison dart. But you see, a bounty of 200, and it says Grung infestation in the sewers. And it says preferred non-violent solution, bonus 100 gold if you do this non-violent. But you will get the 200 gold if you have to kill them.
Okay.
Would you like to see any more?
At the moment that reaches 6, because it's here in the sewers of Rhine?
It is in the sewers of Rhine, yes.
Okay. I'll look at one more.
Okay. So you just kind of looking at them. A lot of the bounties are, 100 gold, mostly just like, oh, bandits, or oh, hey, like we'd like you to just take a look at this thing, and it'll be 100 gold. But you do see another for 400 gold. And it says,
Alright.
And it says plus 400 bonus if you survive. And it has a depiction of a red dragon.
Oh, fuck.
With
that, Tarmin will... So if I grab it off the board, does that mean we gotta do it?
Yeah, yes it does.
Can I...
If you take it off, that means you've accepted the job. Not doing the job... I mean, there's no real effect on it, but you would have to go to the king and be like, hey, I don't want to do this. And, he'll pardon you from the business. Because if you take it down, the bounty is no longer there. That means somebody's taking the job. So if you don't do it, that means the job doesn't get done. And, whatever happens. So they would prefer that if you take it down, you intend to go do that job.
Alright, I'll leave the dragon one up there because I gotta discuss with my compatriots first.
Right. But are you going to take the other two?
Storm Heralds. Fuck yeah, let's take a dragon.
Yeah, I'd be down for it as well. But yeah. I will, however, take the frog people and the fire rate. I thought I heard ape. I was about to be like, we're fighting flaming hot King Kong.
No, fire ape is correct. Yeah, fire ape is pretty much what it looks like. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. This is your baby.
All right, but I will take those because, those seem like the simple things that we could get done. But if we could get a dragon in on this, that'd be awesome. So, I'm going to head back to the bar, and I will wait for my compatriots to get here.
Okay. Kesh, eventually you wake up. Nura, do you head to the bar, or do you just stay with Sally for a while?
Claire's gonna stay with Sally for a little bit in the morning and make breakfast.
Okay. Are you gonna come by in the later afternoon, or are you just gonna probably chill with her for most of the day? It's up to you.
I mean, after breakfast, Nura's he's gonna head out.
Okay. So, as you're leaving, she's gonna take...
I do have some things to give her, though.
Okay. Do that real quick. So, you've made her breakfast, she's been eating, she's been talking with you. Either about, what's happened, if that's what you want to talk about, or she's been talking with you about completely different things, like some of the dresses she's been making, some of the other things that's happened on your adventures. You have mentioned Kesh to her, but you haven't really told her much about him. So.
Nura's actually going to pull out what you said roughly was 1,000-year-old garb that looked very closely related to what Nura originally wore when he got onto the continent.
Yes.
And I'm gonna lay it out in front of her.
This looks a lot like that outfit that you asked me to make for you.
Yeah, I know, except this one's 1,000 years old.
Well, the one I made certainly wasn't that. What is it?
This is the traditional Storm Herald robe.
It's a vintage Gucci.
This is vintage Louis Vuitton.
Just freaking Nura wearing Prada boots.
I know Nura's the kind of guy that would wear Crocs.
No!
Unironically.
It's like, sir, what are you wearing? Crocs. Why? Crocs.
Nura just takes them off.
Well, I gotta switch these babies to sports mode.
No!
Core just strikes you down.
But she looks at it. Wow. I mean, the work here is incredible. Whoever made this definitely knew what they were doing.
These Crocs.
These Crocs. Fuck me. These Crocs.
Or she was saying.
So, what exactly do you want me to do with all this old garbs?
I figured you'd like them.
Oh, they're absolutely gorgeous. I didn't know if you wanted to do something with them or not, but...
No, I just thought you could get the most use out of them.
I certainly could, but I don't know if I'd want to damage these.
Well, restore them, or whatever you'd like to do with them.
You know what would be a good idea? If I were to restore these, and then you sell them to Morden. He's the Firbolg who owns the history shop.
That's not a bad idea.
Could make you a lot of money.
Make us a lot of money.
Right. Us.
Oh, I need to tell you.
Hmm?
There's an update on the moving idea.
Right.
It wouldn't be Crystal Elm.
Oh?
What was the name of that school?
Atlas's Adventuring Academy. It's a AAA school.
Very good. Continent is it on? Is it on this continent? I just never knew.
That was
No.
a bad joke, and you should feel bad.
No, it's it'll be on a continent of our choosing in the future.
Alright, cool.
So right now, you don't know what the continent is, but...
Oh no. Era's gonna look at her. Have you ever heard of the Atlas Hero Academy?
No, I've heard of Atlas Adventuring Academy. It's a AAA school.
Yeah, that. So, originally, current headmaster was going to give Peregrine the position of headmaster.
current headmaster. They don't have a headmaster right now.
Atlas, the owner.
Yes, that's what I mean. He's dead.
What?
Atlas Daskalos, one of the members of the Dauntless, the person who started the academy, he died.
I just spoke to him 2 days ago.
He's been dead for about a year.
Wait. Huh?
What? Hold on, Sally, look. Nura takes out the piece of paper, puts it on the table. This was signed by Atlas less than 48 hours ago,
That
giving me ownership of that school.
That doesn't make any sense. He's buried at the school, Nura.
I'm telling you, would I lie to you, first of all?
Of course you wouldn't lie to me. I don't think you'd lie to me, but either whoever you talked to was fucking lying to you, or you're talking to a dead man.
Oh my god, that's why he looked so sickly. I was talking to a ghost. Ghost of Atlas gave me his school.
They were gonna tear it down, but I mean, this looks pretty official. I've never seen the man's handwriting, but if you can get this to that place, I don't think they're planning on renovating for at least 6 months, so...
Oh yeah, no, that's more than enough time. But he offered me the building and the land to act as a new place for the Storm Heralds. Kingdom, so as to say.
Well, if this is Atlas Daskalos, and you're talking to his ghost...
I was gonna say, his ghost gave us a quest to figure out why a green dragon killed all his friends.
Right. That's how he died. He was attacked by a green dragon. He was alive for a few months after the battle, but it poisoned him and he... Nura, this is a little crazy to be hearing. You're telling me that one of the Dauntless, one of the greatest adventuring groups in the entire realms, the leader of the greatest adventuring academy, who died a while back now, is giving you his school from the afterlife to be the new homeland of your tribe, the Storm Herald.
In my defense, I wasn't his first choice.
Oh, that's just sad.
I know. Peregrine was originally supposed to continue the school.
Oh no, that's really sad. Okay.
A ghost wiped my memory. How could a being be that powerful?
Didn't you guys say that happened a while back ago, though? I think he might have still been alive at that time.
No, he would. Oh my god, he's been in our fucking brain.
Which means...
He's just been in our brain.
Which means he's been powerful. He was powerful enough to continue your memory being erased, even in the afterlife.
This man's truly a master of illusion.
Man was just like, yeah, I'm alive. I mean, I'm dying, but I'm alive. Ha, bitch, I lied. I died. I'm dead.
So, if you still be interested, this is where we would go.
Yes.
Yes?
So much has happened, Nura. And I've been thinking a lot. I want to keep my shop going, but I could do more with it. I think I could branch out, maybe make it a franchise, actually. Stores all throughout many continents. And...
I mean, you would definitely become the breadwinner.
And if you're with the Storm Heralds, I don't know, but I realize that you're an adventurer, and I don't want to be separated from you, but I can't just sit in a building, because you're going to be traveling the realms, you're going to be traveling all to many different continents. If I want to stay with you, I'm going to have to adjust myself, and be willing to move, place to place if necessary. So yes, yes to all of it.
He's gonna put one hand on her shoulder and one hand in her hand. He goes, after this, after handling the Viper Kingdom and Ball and all of it,
I'm gonna be focusing mainly on rebuilding the clan for a while, and I want you by my side. And it's selfish of me to ask you to throw away a sense of stability that you've known. Which is why I was going to tell you, after this, for a while, I'd be focusing mainly on rebuilding the Storm Heralds and potentially opening up the academy again. And we would live there, stop adventuring for a while, be with you, to build roots.
Then I'll be there with you. I'll plant the seed. Let the roots grow.
Actually, it's my job to plant the
You
seed.
did say
Yes!
I knew you were going to say something.
No! Tarman, you are with everyone.
To the tavern.
You're with everyone. It's a little past breakfast now. Kesher downstairs as well. Nura enters.
Nura, over here.
Era's gonna walk over. Oh, by the way, he's still carrying that keg. There's still a lot in there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I figured while we're here in Rhine, we should probably earn a little more money. I saw 3 jobs. I grabbed 2 of them, but I wanted to get a full agreement on the 3rd. The ones that I grabbed are this fire ape that's hiding out in the hills. Think that we can handle it together, make it simple. If it's it should just be a normal monster case that needs to be killed. The second one, it seems that there's a infestation in the sewers here. Some frogs or such. They would like us to resolve it peacefully, and if we do it, then it's an extra 100 bonus. The fire ape is 400 and this one's 300 if we can manage to do it peacefully. But the third one, 400 for taking it, a 400 bonus if we survive. Red Dragon.
Oh. How old is it?
Do I remember what it said?
The paper did not state the age.
It does not state the age.
Oh.
So the chances of it are most likely either a young or an adult. It's
Are my
risky.
heralds in the lobby? Are my heralds in the lobby?
Oh yeah, they're around the table listening to this.
It's my crew with me.
I look over to them, and I just kind of look at them. I start nodding.
They start nodding
just
too.
say-
All of them start nodding except for Terrace, who just kind of like does not move his head, but his eyes are just like, I don't know about this one.
So, at least we're all in agreement, correct?
They continue to nod, and Terrace just continues to sit there with just sweat going down his face.
He's looking like, what are we nodding about?
What?
Era's gonna look over to Tarman.
Why y'all
So-
saying yes?
So far, you have 7 yeses to that.
Cash?
I mean, who am I to argue with 7 votes?
That's 8.
Tarman,
I'm in.
that's 9.
What about Shaman and John?
Era looks at the door.
I could head out to investigate.
A terrible idea.
Okay.
Yep.
The Cash, you make your way towards the entrance of the city. You see Gunter and Amesley. Hey, where you going?
I'm going out to look for Shaman and John. And a farm.
Alright. Well, we'll see you when you get back. Cash, as you're walking away, you hear, how exactly do you smoke ham? I don't know. I feel like that'd be really bad for your lungs. I hate you. So, Cash, you begin traveling. Trying to keep down, I assume. Trying to keep quiet.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll stealth?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth. Oh, yeah, a 30. You fucking don't exist. You just blink out of existence. So, Shaman, you and John have been making your trek from the forest all the way to Rhine, which is a pretty long trip. You guys are finally kind of on the pathway to Rhine. You're almost there. You're pretty fucking exhausted at this point. But, Cash, you see them.
Oh, hi, Cash.
I assumed you were in some kind of trouble, so I want to sneak around.
No, we just had a long way to walk.
Where is Afara?
Shaman just sort of looks down.
Oh, he's...
He had to go do something.
Yeah, he's going to do something important. Kesh, you notice that... Oh, yeah, obviously she's been traveling for a while, but Shaman doesn't look like 100%. You can see that she's got bruises and kind of scratches. And her, on her armor, there's particularly like a claw mark across the, like, stomach.
What happened to you?
She looks over to John.
Fang happened. But, yeah.
It was a good talk. Almost died.
Yeah, it'd probably be best we continue this inside the city walls.
Right, before Talon shows up and stabs us. So, Shaman, Kesh, and John, you guys make your way back towards Rhine. It's kind of like mid to late afternoon at this point. The sky's getting a little bit orange, but you see a yawning Amesley at the gate. You see Gunter. Oh, you're back.
Yes, we're alive, I promise.
What happened to you?
A dog got me.
That was a big dog.
I know, right?
Amesley is like half asleep and just like leaning on his own elbow, like on his knee, just kind of like...
Shaman just sends a little small fire to wake him up.
Ah!
Hurt him.
No sleeping on the job.
Just a little burn.
Just a little burn.
As he gets up, I wasn't asleep, I was making sure my eyelids were secure.
How do you do that?
You close them and you take a close, hard look to make sure there's no enemies inside.
Do you ever look inside your head? Do your eyes just roll back into your skull and you look at your brain?
Amesley thinks. Amesley looks up.
That was fucking terrifying.
Amesley starts kind of, he's really, really trying, and eventually he just kind of falls face first onto the ground. He's like...
Shaman just helps him up.
Yeah.
Did you see your brain or was it not there?
It was dark. I think my head's empty. That would make sense.
That does make sense.
Anyways,
Here, I can light it for you. And she sticks her finger in his ear and starts a fire. No, I'm kidding.
No,
Jesus.
Fucking Christ. Oh my God.
Straight to jail.
Kidding.
Straight to jail.
It's like I know you got these burning questions in your head.
Anyways,
so
they kind of point you to head on in.
So Tarnman and the others are in the inn.
Okay, we'll meet them at the inn. You guys are heading into the inn. Cash, John, Shaman, you guys enter. Tarman, Nura, you see them.
Shaman, John.
Tarnan!
As she comes and gives him a hug, looking like she
Sarah
just got
would
the
like
fuck up.
to roll perception.
Roll perception, okay.
What are you rolling perception on? Oh no.
Don't fucking worry about it.
Perception D's and
Perception these nuts on your face.
That's a 13. I was gonna roll perception on the condition of Shaman and John.
Well, you don't have to roll.
Pretty obvious
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah, no, Shaman looks worse for wear. John looks okay, but he looks tired.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask, so how did the transformation go?
Okay.
in her head, you're a monster. What took you so long, idiot?
Idiot. I look over to John.
Not very nice.
I look over to John, and I do a hard stare. How did the transformation go, John?
Fang was excited to interact with Shaman face to face.
He almost killed me.
He did.
All right.
John, I'm gonna need you to put me in contact with Fang for a second. Nerd just starts slowly pulling out a sword.
Whoa, hang on. First of all, I don't know how to do that. Second of all, that'll kill me.
I think it'd be best if
Oh, no,
Fang
no.
doesn't
I'm not
come
gonna
back.
kill him. I'm just gonna hurt him a lot.
I just want to talk to him. I just
I just want to talk to him.
him.
I just want to talk to him, John. I just want to stab him. I
Look,
just want to stab
Shaman
him,
is
John.
sort of like she's like wrapped around Tarmin, and she just looks up at him.
Hi. I haven't seen you in ages.
It's been...
As Tarmin hugs back, Tarmin looks at her. Hello. It's only been a couple days.
It's been ages.
But she had
Okay, it's been ages.
She had a very, very long talk with Fang.
Don't know if it helped at all.
What did you
No.
talk to him about?
Oh, you know, the weather.
Yeah, the weather.
Shaman,
No, I was-
hey, Tom, and I think we're gonna need bigger boots. You know, just a bunch of bullshit piling up around us.
It's not too bad. It was just pretty deep, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I tried to get him to see my side of things, but I don't know if it helped at all.
Anyways, Shaman, you're just in time to join us all on a job.
Job for what?
What job?
Oh, John, you'll love this. You're gonna help me directly on the front lines.
That I have a bad feeling about this.
We're gonna go take on a red dragon.
Whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
we're
whoa,
doing a
whoa!
what now?
Hang on, what?
A what
Oh
now?
yeah.
What makes
To
you?
be
I'm
fair,
the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah.
oh yeah, John. You, me, Shaman, Tommen, the Storm Heralds, Kesh. We're all gonna go fight a red dragon.
And why are we doing this?
Money.
But, like, we could die.
Yeah, but it's 800 gold.
Only 800 for a red dragon.
That's a lot of
But
money.
we get to keep the body too.
Okay, but hang on. You guys want to take a bounty for something that's 800 gold in total? You do know that things that are usually worth that much are also usually things that could be major threats.
Yes.
But you guys want to go try and fight it.
Well, the idea would be to kill it, but yes. Plus, it'll be great practice for the green one we have to do.
Wait, what do you mean the green one?
Oh, the green one.
You haven't you didn't answer the question.
Torin just looks over.
I feel like I did.
Torin, you haven't heard of the green one? Everyone knows about the green one.
Look, see, even they know about the green one.
Just Terrace, the one knoll leading over to Tarmin. What's the green one?
It's
what I
the
asked.
green one.
What does that mean?
Would you like to know, Weather Boy?
What's the green one? It's heaven, right?
I mean, if you guys really want to go fight it, obviously I'm going to be by your side. But I will say we should probably make an escape plan just in case.
Oh, don't worry. We are. It's called running.
I mean, preferably don't run towards the city.
Oh, no. Mainly just highly dense forest where it couldn't see us above the sky view.
Okay,
Which, thankfully, there's a
But-
lot around.
But isn't it? It's a fire. It's a red dragon. It has fire breath, right?
So
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
do we have a location for this dragon?
Look over at Tarmin. Tarmin?
Tarmin running to the bounty board to go grab it and then running back.
So Tarmin, you run to the bounty board. You do take a closer look. It does mention that it has been seen flying overhead, over this city, over Crystal Elm, and over
Wait.
Eagle.
I saw it.
As Tarmin grabs it and starts running back.
Wait,
Hey, where you go?
wait, you've seen this dragon?
Yeah, Tarmin. Right as Kesh says that, you get back in.
So I was asleep one time, and I heard a noise. So I looked outside, and there was a red dragon. I think it was red, flying way above the city.
And
How big did it look?
It was a pretty big dragon, but he was a bit in the distance. That's where I
You know
saw
what we're
it.
gonna do? We're all gonna go to bed. Look at the sky. I'm not going out there. And we could all be facing zombies.
I'm tired.
I'm tired mentally.
Hi,
tired
Tard.
physically.
I'm Tarman.
As he literally says, "Hi, tired." Cash, you just look over and you see from behind the bar, you just see this orc sprinting at him, and he sucker punches Tarman in the face. And Tarman, you are stunned for a minute before you come back to consciousness.
To it.
Shaman goes over to Tarman and punches him lightly in the gut.
Yeah, Tarman, you don't know what happened. You were sitting there 1 second, and the next your face hurts and you're on the floor. So as Tarman is getting up, you all hear like horns or like, you know, trumpets kind of going off. Typically this is used in a variety of places. Typically this is used that the king is about to make a statement.
I'm
Oh,
tired for this.
Everyone starts making their way out of the bar. So everyone in town, literally everyone, you see the guards, you see the civilians, you see all the, you know, shopkeepers, and you see, you know, you see everybody making their way out. As you see, the king is at the gate, and he's the front gate towards the castle, and he's standing there surrounded by guards. You see the Reinhardt standing with him. City of Rhine, I have an announcement. This is not to do with the war. At least not the Viper Kingdom. This is to do with Cabal Rotnuk and the adventurers, the rogue royals who have been aiding our kingdom as of late. Roughly 10 days ago, the rogue royals made their way to the barbarian lands. Upon entering the barbarian lands, they encountered Cabal Rotnuk. Sadly, during this encounter, one of the rogue royals fell. Peregrine Tushhawk. As you immediately see just civilians who, you know, knew him, they seem shocked. You see that that dark-skinned high elf woman. You see kind of a sadness go across her face. You see, you know, Sally obviously looks upset. You see some people who have no idea who he is, but they're obviously, you know, being respectful. But you see the guards, you see Zalik, you see Trace. You see them just kind of, you know, their brows furrow. Trace just kind of looking down, just thinking like how, you know, you guys helped him and how Peregrine helped him. And they all seem to be, you know, taken aback by this news. Peregrine Tushhog fell by the hands of Cabal Rot. At the moment, we are unsure of the whereabouts of Cabal, as well as the whereabouts of the Rotnuk tribe. We are going to increase, as we already have, the security and the amount of guards patrolling, and we are going to begin investigations to determine the whereabouts of the Rotnuks. Rogue Royals, if you would be willing, I know you are here. We would like to discuss further work with you regarding any information that you can gather of the whereabouts and the direction of the Rotnuk tribe and where they are going after leaving the barbarian land. Any information, not just from them but from anyone, will be 200 gold for every piece of information given. Another small note in regards to the recent incidents regarding the Viper Kingdom. We have come to suspect that Amy Metzger, the Queen of the Viper Kingdom, intended for Cabal Rotnuk to escape. Explosives had been set off in our city, and within the castle. It seems that the explosives in the castle were set up specifically to damage Cabal Rotnuk's cell, and that he was purposefully freed. While I still do not declare war against the Viper Kingdom or Amy Metzger herself, I do believe these explosives were a part of her plan, and that whatever decisions are made in regards to their attack, this will be addressed. For every loss by Cabal Rotnuk's hands, there will be much Amy Metzger will have to address herself. For now, please, try and rest. Try not to worry yourselves. I trust that our guards and the Rogue Royals will be able to handle the current situations. But if any further escalation regarding the Viper Kingdom or the Rotnuks occurs, please remember to make your way towards the castle gates and towards the castle where you will be kept safe. Thank you. As he steps away, everyone's silent. This whole town was completely silent, except for his voice. And now, this very loud, bustling town is just dead. Nothing. Pure silence. And in that silence is where we are going to end session. So, did everyone enjoy our lax session here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very relaxed.
Yes. A lot of emotion.
We're planning on making it not so lax soon.
Yeah. It's like, yes, let's relax. Okay, you see that death in the corner? We're gonna go smack it.
It's like, here's a D4. Whichever number I roll is who dies next.
Oh god, no. Maddie, obviously you didn't get to do too much, and I'm sorry about that, but that's why I brought it up earlier. Thank you guys for joining. Thank anyone who's listening. I'm glad you guys had fun. I hope anyone listening had fun. And we will see you guys for the next session. Stay adventurous.